So in moments like this, you have to remind yourself who the man was and what he did for your life. I have a family in a safe and beautiful state here in Florida because of Charlie Kirk. I am no longer an alcoholic because of Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk was somebody who established in my life Christ as the center, when booze and degeneracy, frankly, when I first met Charlie, was the center of my life. Charlie Kirk in many ways saved me from myself, from eternal damnation. Well, he prophesied to me. He was a man who spoke into my life. And when my family, there was a hail of bullets traveling down our block in Washington, D.C., when fire threatened my children's lives in Washington, D.C., Charlie offered me his home and his personal residence to stay in for as long as we needed to find a safe and secure location. He's the only man who did that. I must now internalize that and ask the Lord, why? Why did you take Charlie? And to that, I searched the scriptures. And you can look at the martyrdom of Stephen, a young man who was Charlie's age, and I got chills, and I get chills now thinking about it. I couldn't believe it when I looked it up. Who was murdered in public, stoned, in fact, by the authorities because he was speaking truth that made people uncomfortable. He was speaking the light of Christ when it was illegal, and he was dragged out and killed for it. Upon Stephen's death, there were 200 Christians that were cloistered away and hidden in Jerusalem. They were in fear of their lives. The church was never more fragile. It was truly able to be smote by evil with the right strike. And after Stephen was the single greatest expansion of Christianity in the history of the world. And that was the power of a martyr. God uses martyrdom throughout the Christian faith in order to save people. Why? Because people don't die for a lie, Senator. People die for the truth. And when someone is willing to give up their life, when someone's willing to live for the truth, as Charlie did, and then die for the truth, as tends to happen, people stop and pay attention.